Hey everybody, it's Coach Brian from Without Limits Coaching here in Wilmington with a couple quick tips here in North Carolina. Probably like a lot of places in the country, it has been super hot this summer. Here it's been brutal. Humidity, heat indexes in the triple digits almost every day. So with that kind of brought me to what I was thinking about for our blog post today. And that is hydration. I know that you've probably seen a ton of emails about it. Probably Facebook pages posting about it. Lots of different coaches and athletes, reminding you. So I'm going to be another one. Hydration. First thing I would think about would be how much fluid you should take in. The average person, and this is something I tell, just a good start. And if you're not doing this, this is just the place to start. Is take your body weight, divide it in half, and drink that many fluid ounces a day. So say you're 180, drink 90 fluid ounces a day, and that is probably the average person. And if you think about how much you actually drink, even if you're training or not training, it's probably not anywhere near that. So that's just a good, easy figure to figure out. If you're, say, doing a long bike, 5-6 hour bike, a long run, 3 hour run or something in this heat, obviously you're going to have to take in more fluids. Also, another way is measure yourself before you run and then measure yourself after and see how much water weight you actually lost. So just take into consideration that's a good number to start with, but you might have to add more. Also, don't just drink water. Probably for every 2 to 3 bottles of water you're drinking, or 18 to 20 ounces of water you're drinking, you need to add some kind of electrolyte. This is Nuun or None, however you say it. I like these. They're easy just to drop in a glass of water. This one says, I think, 8 to 10 ounces of water. I just drop it in. This actually says 16 fluid ounces. I drop it in a glass, pint glass or something along like that. And I add that in about every, as I said, 2 to 3 bottles, I'll have a bottle of this. So you can do Gatorade, you can do EFS, whatever your poison is that you like for electrolytes, add that in every once in a while. Also, eat foods, eat foods that are high in watermelon, lots of fruits, lots of veggies are going to help hydrate as well. So, and the last thing I'll talk about is the heat, training in the heat, training in the humidity. Is give yourself a break. If you're going out to hit a certain distance, a certain pace, certain intervals, just take into consideration how hard your body is having to work to keep itself cool, so that you don't have heat stroke or even worse issues out there. And give yourself a break. Just be happy that you're out there, that you're able to do this stuff. Maybe realize that today wasn't the day to hit the pace when it's 114 heat index outside. Choose your running times wisely. If you normally typically run at noon on your lunch break, maybe you need to get up early and go out and get it before the sun comes up, or go to and some people will probably thumbs down this, but hit the treadmill. You can do your pace work inside. I'm a fan of it. But here it's been 80 degrees at night, so it doesn't ever really cool off. So the other thing is, listen to your body. If I very rarely will cut workout shorts, just because I'm probably like a lot of the athletes out there. I'm an A-type personality when it comes to my training plan, and if it says to do it, typically I'm going to do it. Sometimes at the fault of my training, but the other day I had a long brick, and about halfway through the bike I realized like today wasn't my day. It was too hot. I couldn't get myself cooled off. It was turning into, everything I was doing was turning into junk mileage and junk time on the bike. So at that point I just decided that to pull the plug and call it a day. I know that a lot of us would rather fall out than call it a day if our plan says to do something different. So I would say just listen to your body. If you're feeling your heart rate, your heartbeat in your neck or in your top of your head, or if you just feel like you're stopped sweating, or anything that's like a sign that something's not probably quite right, call it a day. I mean, is that workout really worth it? So And ask your coach. Tell your coach, man, I'm really struggling to hit the paces you're doing. I'm really struggling to be motivated to go out in this. Maybe it's time to switch it up a little bit. Maybe it's time to, instead of trying to do 3 times 10 minutes at a certain effort, maybe it's just, I'm going to go out and run 50 minutes easier based on how I feel. So, I mean, there's always ways to kind of get through these couple months of extreme heat. But main thing is hydrate, add some electrolytes, alter your paces where needed, and listen to your body. Anyway, thanks for listening. Be safe, be smart, and stay hydrated.